I'll never forget the day my parents placed the keys in my hand and smiled like they were giving me the greatest gift in the world. "Sarah, the business is yours now," my father said, his voice full of pride. "You've always been the responsible one. Your brother has his own path, but you can save it." My mother hugged me tightly, tears in her eyes. "We know it's struggling a little, sweetheart, but with your heart, you'll turn it around. We're so proud of you." That moment felt like love, like trust, like family. At 34, I stood in the quiet flagship store of Thompson Family Enterprises, the same place I had spent weekends as a child helping stock shelves. The business that once had 5 busy locations was now down to 3 and bleeding money every month. Suppliers were pulling away, loyal customers were disappearing, and the accounts showed deep red numbers. But I believed in my parents' words. I believed I was the one who could fix it. So I gave everything. I worked from early morning until late at night. I skipped holidays, canceled plans with friends, and watched my savings disappear into the business. My fiancé grew tired of coming second to a dying company and eventually walked away. Nights became lonely battles with spreadsheets and silent tears. I felt exhausted, overwhelmed, and completely alone. But I kept pushing because this was my family's legacy. This was what they trusted me with. I told myself the struggles were temporary, that with hard work and love, I could bring it back to life. But what I didn't know that day was that the real storm was still hidden. One rainy afternoon, when the pressure became too heavy to carry alone, I made a quiet decision. I called a trusted accountant and asked him to pull every document related to the family trust. I needed to understand the full picture if I was going to save the company. I had no idea that single request would shatter my entire world. 2 weeks later, the accountant sat across from me with a thick folder. His face was serious. "Sarah, I think you should sit down." As I opened the papers, my hands started shaking. Page after page revealed the painful truth. Over the past 7 years, while my parents smiled and told me everything would be fine, they had quietly taken nearly $2 million out of the family trust. Large transfers to my brother's personal accounts, luxury trips charged to the company, even the beautiful beach condo in Florida that they proudly showed in photos, paid for with money that was supposed to support the business and protect the family. They hadn't just retired, they had emptied the safety net and handed me an empty shell. My older brother, who never helped a single day in the stores, had received almost $1 million as a special distribution right before they gave me the keys. The same month, they told me I was their only hope. I sat there in silence, tears falling onto the documents. My chest felt tight, like someone had ripped out my heart and left a hollow space. How could the 2 people who raised me do this? How could they look me in the eyes, call me strong, and then leave me drowning while they lived comfortably? That night, I drove to their new condo. My voice broke as I showed them the papers. "You told me you trusted me. You said this was our family legacy. But you took everything and left me with the debt and the blame." My mother's eyes filled with tears. "Sarah, we thought you could handle it. You've always been so capable." My father looked away. "It's more complicated than you think, honey." Their words only made the pain deeper. I left feeling completely shattered. For days, I could barely eat or sleep. The business kept losing money. Employees started whispering that the company wouldn't survive. I felt broken, used, and so deeply betrayed by my own blood. The nights were the hardest. I would sit in the dark store, staring at the empty shelves, wondering why my love for them was never enough. But slowly, in the middle of that darkness, something inside me began to change. The tears stopped, and a quiet strength started growing. I realized I had two choices: stay broken forever, or rise from the pieces they left behind. I chose to rise. I didn't shout or make dramatic scenes. I simply let the truth speak. I called a family meeting in the old office, the same room where they had handed me the keys months earlier. My brother flew in looking uncomfortable. My parents arrived trying to act normal. I placed the trust documents on the table and calmly read every transfer, every date, every signature out loud. The room went completely silent. My brother's face turned pale. My mother covered her mouth with trembling hands. My father, the man I once saw as unbreakable, stared at the floor like a stranger. "You left me to carry everything alone," I said softly, "while you took what belonged to all of us. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to take back what's mine." The next morning, I started the legal process. The trust documents were clear once exposed. Within weeks, the court ordered the money returned. My brother had to sell the property he bought with the hidden funds. My parents quietly sold their Florida condo and moved into a much smaller place. The comfortable retirement they planned came crashing down. Meanwhile, I focused on the business with new energy. I renegotiated with suppliers, refreshed the stores, and brought back old customers who respected honesty. Within a year, the company turned profitable again. The same employees who once worried now smiled when they saw me. My parents tried calling a few times. My brother sent one short message. I didn't reply. Some wounds need distance to heal. Today, when I walk through the flagship store, I feel peace instead of pain. The business is growing, and more importantly, so am I. This experience taught me something I will carry forever. Real family doesn't leave you broken so they can fly. Sometimes the deepest betrayal comes from the people closest to you. But the greatest revenge isn't anger or revenge in the loud sense. It's quietly becoming the woman they never thought you could be. I no longer wait for their approval or their love. I've learned to give that to myself. And that is the most powerful kind of justice.